Alright, hello again, and welcome to X4 with Devridu. Excuse me. Today we're going to actually I'm doing something different today. I'm recording in the full glory of 32.9, and I will do a 16.9 cut, which is the normal video that I've been releasing, along with the full glory of this entire game screen. So in the comments, let me know what you like or what you prefer, and I will keep doing it. It's a little extra work. I just record it, and I set the timeline differently and everything else. So let's continue on with our quest here. Renee O'Mara. Hi.
Good to have you back in one piece.
This certainly has been a busy day.
So
why does my character never talk?
Our new friend here is worth every credit you're paying her. The target was likely a Scaleplate smuggler.
That's not much more to go on.
I, for one, welcome any outcome. Even through failure, we gather crucial data.
What do you suggest we do now?
The time has come to approach Scaleplate. We'll have a few words, learn what they desire, and then leave.
And then what?
It'll be up to you to achieve your goal. I can only suggest how to do it.
I have a feeling this is going to cost me.
Everything will work out fine if...
The voice acting is okay, but it's way
Let's go see
too...
the bad guys.
It's way too, like, grade school drama class crap. Alright, going offensive. Hi. I really like this little ship. Out of all the little ships that I've flown so far, this is actually my favorite one. That's why I'm keeping it.
ACS,
and I have a great pilot. A really awesome, fantastic pilot.
Requesting permission to dock.
Undock.
Permission granted.
Okay, so those of you
We're going
with...
to meet a Scaleplate lieutenant. I've been building a profile on him for a while now. This guy demands respect and he loves collecting fine items. I think we can butter him up by presenting a nice tribute. I have a list of things I think he'll show interest in. I'll be counting on you to gather them. When you're done, meet me at the Scaleplate station.
Don't I already have a lodestone? I do not. Alright, so those of you who are following along with the 16.9, this is basically what you're going to see. The full 32.9 people that are going to see the full glory of this game, right? Alright, looks like I have to... Alright, so we're done with that mission. For now, by invitation only, right? We are now... Okay, so the 32.9 people are going to see everything. Like this. I've been wanting to do this one for a while now. Let's just get on with it. Because I really want to do... Okay, so we're doing we're kind of doing this by doing these missions. So this mission right here is a little different. The Yaki stuff. Oh, the Yaki stuff. Okay. And then we get the Terran versus Xenon stuff, which are really difficult. Let's do this. I really want to open the gate. And I think we're like really close to Morningstar. Alright, here we go. And I can't really dial this in. So I have to do some research on the Toby again. It's just frustrating that it does it. It acts this way.
System Morningstar.
And I think this is what, Morningstar 2 or something. I mean, seriously, this should just always permanently be locked in the center anyways. The Toby just throws it off, which is absolutely annoying. It's just an absolute annoyance for me. I mean, Toby should, yeah, this is normal, looking up and down, that's normal. But this should always be the center line, right? Perfectly center. But I gotta hit scroll lock to perfectly center it. It's a nitpick issue.
And entering system Heretic's End.
Oh, Heretic's End. Because Morningstar also goes to another like something else. Do I even have this? I do not.
Unknown object.
Well, we're going to do that. So what I do is, because this center line is all wonky with the Toby, I just kind of follow the vector path.
Entering system Wretched Skies.
Okay, so we're in Wretched Skies, which is what?
Ship Technology Factory.
Zyroth. These assholes. Okay. Don't need to worry about them, but it's good to actually at least discover a sector, so that way I can get my explorers out here doing stuff eventually. We're too early into the game to like start manufacturing and buying ships. I mean, I have $3 million credits, which is literally nothing. It feels rich, but you burn to that in like
Entering
seconds.
system Heretic's End. Empty space.
But I wanted to at least get that sector explored, or I mean, recognized. Now let's go to. See, I really want to go that way and explore what that base is. Oh, there is a gate here. Okay, so see, this is it was supposed to be your center, right? And this is your vector. And so if I hit scroll lock, they both line up. But it's like within like seconds, the Toby loses. It's annoying.
I'm delighted to see that everyone has made it.
Thank you.
Explorer, please fall into formation to accommodate the remaining attendees.
So many ships! I cannot believe we are actually here.
It's a launch party,
To
dude.
witness something truly historic.
The Terran Secret Service has been alerted to potential gate activity. The Intervention Corps has been ordered to undertake a threat assessment with regard to the potential impact on Sol territories. We can only guarantee everyone's safety as long as the expedition remains close to the intervention fleet. However, we advise everyone to stay clear of our firing arcs.
Yes.
Visual scans indicate some
I mean, the Terran sounds all like
to get closer.
badass and shit, and they got a point.
Mission specialist, approach the gate nacelle and interface with it to initialize a direct data stream for our onboard science team.
Affirmative. Approaching the jump gate.
Okay, so this is literally my first experience with this quest, because this is a DLC that I never played, and I think it was released like a year ago
Activating scanner.
or 2 years now.
Accessing
I have no
nacelle.
idea.
Data stream is initialized. It looks like... Pull back.
Cool. Yeah, you all got too close.
Battle stations. Prepare to engage.
Well, prepare to engage, but don't engage.
Nothing? Well then.
Duh.
Intervention Corps, prepare for traversal.
The expedition shall follow close behind. Mission Specialist, remain here and establish an outpost to derive a complete reading of the game's
This is awesome.
data.
On it, sir.
And you can tell they put a lot of work into this
Godspeed,
DLC.
everyone.
The dialogue is less weirdish. Weird. It's like high school drama class now. Alright, let's go.
Empty space.
I'm going to F5 it. I mean, it's just so awesome with the Toby, though. I mean, like, it's frustrating because this little center
Entering system.
dot.
Watchful gaze.
Preliminary scans indicate that this system is uninhabited.
Awesome.
No sign of boron.
Too bad I can't move my player base here immediately, right?
Biological or artificial.
I don't have that technology yet.
Are you certain that the sensors are not malfunctioning? It has been so long. I really thought this might be the day I finally reconnect with my kin of the Fin.
Take heart, Boron.
Alright,
Exile.
Boron.
You may yet be a step closer to your reunion. Explorer, we need some detailed system mapping. The task is in your hands. There is much to learn here.
That sounds like the Talati. They just want trade. Alright, so what do we got here? Looking around, we got a Terran presence,
Osaka.
of course.
Intervention Corps.
Of course.
Minotaur. Vanguard.
Alright. So I'm gonna leave this alone now. Well, I'm gonna go to the one obvious.
System that your ship's long-range scans will be of particular benefit when exploring vast distances.
Okay, I'll do that. But you can't do your turbo mode when you're doing long scan mode. So long scan mode basically minus key does that, right? So
Preliminary data has identified some points of potential interest. We are having trouble locking on to exact locations at this range.
alright, let's just
Pinpoint them
go there.
for us.
I think the long scan long range scanner is a new addition. I don't even remember the short range scanner. All right, so guys, I gotta send the X4 devs an email like saying, fix your Toby issues. Keep this always center. Because, like, seriously, like, I have to this is the vector. Like, if I like decide to like turn 90 degrees, the vector is going to still be going that way. This is where your ship is supposed to be going. It's just absolutely annoying. It's the one major complaint I have about the Toby connection with the with X4. So we're gonna get to here, and then we're gonna do our long-range scan. There we go. Oops, derelict shipped.
Oh my!
Dude.
Could that be?
By the Trinity, a Boron vessel.
My instinct says we should take a closer look.
Oh yeah. Alright, I think this is actually introducing a new game mechanic too. I'm actually rather excited for this because I want new stuff.
Derelict ship.
Okay, here we go. Let's just do shift 1. It's a little psychotic, but whatever. And backspace. Tab. I know I'm. Now remember X to go forward. Like adjust your throttle a little bit.
Your ship's sensors are picking up a weak energy signature amongst the debris.
Do I have to go EVA? I probably have to go EVA, don't I? I have to go EVA.
Assistant, I think you should suit up and investigate.
I have to go EVA. Okay. Backspace, whoops. Ah. Okay, so the advantage of teleportation technology is I can just teleport anywhere. So I'm gonna go this way, just a little bit to the center line, and stop. When I played X2, the Boron ships were literally my favorite. Shift tab and get up. Okay, that's absolutely gorgeous. Like I loved X2's Boron
ECS,
ships.
Vanguard.
And in fact, like X2, like one of the mods was literally.
See if you can repair the panel to gain access.
The dashboard, like the cockpit mod, because back then like all the games were like had like no cockpit. It was just like this, like just a HUD. It was annoyingly unimmersive.
Derelict ship.
Shoot, I actually think I need to do this to go inside the ship. This is fun. This is experimental. But I really could not play the X series without a cockpit mod. I mean, it was absolutely like literally game changing. How do I even get there? Did I do something wrong? Okay, so like I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is fine. We're gonna explore together, right? Oops. Ah. Go up top. I mean, this is the logical way to do it. I'm just gonna float around the ship for a little bit. See if there's a way up the butt. Something I don't want to do. Nope. Now that's the fun part. Right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous ship. Oh. Maybe I have to go in here. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay, great. Alright, whoops. Ah. Down. Or not. Come on, this looks like the way in. Oh, don't do that to me. Leave it to X4 to really like screw with your head. Kingdom End.
Derelict ship.
What is it? 1? Do I do this? No. Nope. It's like I have that like thing in my head, that voice in my head going on right now. You can't be that stupid. And I'm like, I am that stupid. They didn't make it easy to figure out. Figure I'm supposed to use my repair laser. This is that part of like game design that like, oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, I see it. Wow, that is really difficult. This is that part of game design that I really despise in a way. What do I do? Repair? How do I collect a container?
Running decryption and reconstruction algorithm. The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
Okay. Wow, that was really.
Sir. Our team confirms that the Heretic's End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be coincidental, can it? Just after we received word from the Boron? Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the Boron side since their last message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked in the distant past.
Yes. Unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis would be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off general comms. If you must elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
Alright, I guess I have to go this way. I mean, it was decent, but it was like a little, kind of a crappy little, like, you know, level design. I'll give that a 3 out of, probably a 2 out of 5.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
Okay. That's the Boron ship.
You have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory. This is our first contact in the newly opened network. We have no idea who they are, or their intentions. Investigate, and if possible make contact, but maintain vigilance.
Oh my! Aliens! Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament. Greetings. I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Bosota, are you receiving this?
One moment, please. I am just finishing up some calculations.
What did you say? A boron? Truly? A living, buoyant boron? Are my ocular sensor organs
Okay,
deceiving
dude,
me?
calm down.
Allow me to introduce
No, you're
myself.
excited.
I am Bosota, and I can barely recall another boron face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
He's like, I want a girlfriend.
Adventurer extraordinaire. I would be delighted to spend time with you.
As appointed delegate of the Alliance of
Dude,
the
put it in
World,
your pants.
please allow me to extend my greetings to you and your people. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Mulity.
I do not have any official capacity as such, but it is marvelous to be seeing actual people from beyond the disconnected gates. How did you get here? Has a gate reopened? Are we connected once more? Oh, I knew it would have to happen eventually. What joyous news!
Momentous news indeed. Although we are less than clear on how this has occurred. There was speculation that the Boron triggered the gate reinitialization. Messages from
What's going on?
scientists indicated that they were working on such a task. Please, can you direct us towards Kingdom End?
You were in contact with Kingdom End? That is marvelous news. It has been decades since we were cut off. We have heard nothing in all that time. The severing of the connection with Nishala has been indescribably distressing for all of us.
My system is in profound turmoil. To meet a fellow Boron after all these years is an incandescent joy. But to find that you, too, are cut off from the homeworld is a misery.
More than you know, Bosotar. We have all mourned.
Alright, bro, you
loss.
got yourself a girlfriend.
But without access to Kingdom End, your Queen and Parliament, how do you govern yourselves?
After the severance, there was a period of chaos, until a royal steward was appointed. I have had dealings with him. It would be my pleasure to make an introduction.
We must make haste. There is much to be discussed with your leadership.
Follow me, you cavalcade of curious creatures.
A Boron society not headed by a queen? This is somewhat hard to fathom.
Your society is probably better off that way.
Indeed, Bosotar. From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt other species appreciate the biological depth of our harmonious societal interconnection. It was worse than it is now. It used to be that all our systems were isolated. Severed, not just from Kingdom End, the Queen and homeworld Nishala, but also from each other. Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity. The provinces adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary. But under the Royal Steward, it has grown into a comprehensive government. But some of us have never given up on Kingdom End. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme.
Holy crap, your ship is fast.
Existence has found evidence of where the Kingdom End even still exists.
Holy cow.
Jump gate. Unknown sector.
Like, I thought my ship was fast. I want a Boron ship. I mean, I love the Boron ships are my favorite in the X2.
Goodness. Someone from beyond our realm. Surely this indicates that our reports are correct. The once dormant gate has indeed resumed its function.
Oh,
and
that
brought
looks...
our province into alignment with our erstwhile allies. You must realize what this means. All the resources of the Commonwealth are now within reach. At long last, a chance to end the shortages. Pick up the pace.
God, but your ships are fast.
I must warn you, the provinces adrift are not awash with the luxuries of the old kingdom. The pain of severance has been constant, but our economy has also suffered. The shortages of essential goods have cut deeply. Reconnection with the network may alleviate some of these issues, at least.
It's like when East and West Germany were reunited by the Berlin Wall being destroyed. Like, poor economy from, you know, communism, socialism, whatever. War and suffering, you're reunited with West Germany.
Entering
We're like,
system.
wow, this is what
Shores.
freedom's like. We're not poor anymore. But now we have to learn how to drive. And there's laws. There's more laws to follow.
You bring us guests, outsiders, with a
Different laws.
What have you been up to?
More than that, Royal Steward, I bring momentous news. The fleet, this Paranid-led fleet, it came from the
Don't attack us.
Gate in watchful gaze. They have communicated with Kingdom End. They have no Kingdom End gate, but they have communication. We are connected to the network once more.
My word, if...
The delegation seeks an audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There is so much to discuss, so much to consider.
Royal
I'm just wondering why you're why they're all in space suits, flying in their own ship.
I'm sure you have other things
There
to
are
do.
aquatic people,
Diplomacy
yes.
is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
Of course, Neela.
I would say
By all
scientifically,
means, accompany the delegation.
not filling their entire spaceships with water is a mass reduction.
I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward. I may have need of your insights.
You clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense you are becoming more central to his plans. Join the delegation. Watch this Royal Steward.
My impression was literally showing up.
I have some experiments to attend to, though I shall keep an eye on you.
Keep researching. In fact, let's see what he's doing here. Research. We are... Oh, good. We're actually almost there. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. Dock. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so shift space. Oh, shift space again. Request docking. So if you don't want to mess that up, whoops, sorry. Push enter on your keyboard and
Docking granted.
do that. Much easier. because I have trouble with the menu system just as much. Well, that was the turn on.
A Boron capital ship. In all my days. A perfect equilibrium of function and ergonomics. And with such
Looks
flair.
like every other
My current
ship.
approach is penurious in comparison.
Same doors, same elevator. This will be fun. Like, I've been waiting a long time. I bought this mod a long time, a very long time ago, and this is the first time I'm playing it.
My ropalium near explodes with the joy of welcoming esteemed visitors. This historic occasion is the first of its kind. I am Lita V, Royal Steward of the Provinces Adrift.
Awesome.
On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, and as her loyal servant, it is my profound pleasure to welcome an emissary of the Paranid Empire.
Paranid Empire.
Once business is out of the way, I insist you join me on a more informal tour.
Esteemed Royal Steward Lita Wee, thank you for your most gracious welcome. You must forgive me.
I look like the weirdest person here.
I represent the
Like, literally, I'm like the most diverse person in this whole group.
Scientific organization funded by various races across the network.
My. But do you have letters patent from the Empire? The Provinces Adrift are in dire straits. We must negotiate terms of assistance.
I am compelled to reiterate, I do not speak for the Paranid authorities.
Wonderful.
Though we do bring news which may bring joy. We have been in communication with Kingdom End. Limited, fragile communication, but communication nevertheless. Some months ago, we received word from your homeworld. It was heartening to discover that the Boron core has survived the shutdown, and learn of their most ambitious endeavor. Their entire
dude, has like 2 eyes
are focused on
below?
understanding and manipulating jump gate technology.
How many eyes does
We
dude
humbly
have?
request your permission to investigate the dormant jump gates in your territory, and to set up a scientific outpost in the region, should that be required.
There are so many implications to consider. This really is momentous. I am afraid I must decline your request, for now. We cannot be precipitous.
By the glistening waters of Nishala.
I fail to understand.
We have to
asked
think
for
it over.
no
We have to
more
sleep on it.
permission. We certainly have no wish to be a drain on your resources.
Leader Wee, they are trying to connect us with Kingdom End. They have communications.
Neela T, this obsession with finding home is entirely yours. You may have the luxury of gallivanting around the galaxy in search of miracles, but I have responsibilities. I have the welfare of billions of souls to consider. Our guests
Your weird
have
robotic
already made clear
bodies
that
are
the
weird.
outside network with all its resources has
This is
been
disturbing.
unable to connect with our home world. The priority at this juncture is the welfare of our people, and I shall not be distracted from that.
Honored host, we will of course expedite communications with the governments of the network. I am sure emissaries are preparing as we speak. Yet, if we could simply...
Enough, please. I understand your request, but I do not think you understand what is at stake. Please have patience, but for now, the matter is settled.
Outrageous!
Dude, chill
Boron
out.
Queen's government itself is racing to reconnect, and you decline to facilitate? What kind of royal steward are you?
Please.
A smart one?
There is nothing to be gained from trading insults.
Yeah, exactly.
This is absurd. Our work is of the utmost importance.
Dude, you need to chill.
Jealousy is beyond
You
me.
just met.
I shall take my leave. Heading to the
You're being an asshole.
waiting pickup.
I'm diversity over here. I'm just like sitting
That
around.
certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
I'm your DEI hire.
The silent one from our disappointing introduction.
I'm gonna do the emotional.
I regret my approach at our meeting. You see, I have not hosted a diplomatic function in decades. Unfortunately, I am
Fair enough.
simply not in the habit of communicating with anyone other than Boron, you see. We Boron converse amongst ourselves, relying on complex structures of pheromones, not just mere words. There was so much to communicate, so much to cogitate upon, yet the words failed to convey.
Exactly, a cultural
You must imagine
misunderstanding.
like painting an ocean, yet having only a single shade of blue with which to do so.
Alright. Perhaps,
You are correct, of course. There is no harm in reaching for common ground.
the Paranator.
I am embarrassed to say that our defensive
Stubbornly
capabilities
annoying.
are woefully inadequate. Ashamedly so. Our economy is so fractured. We struggle to construct anything larger, perhaps, than a frigate. We cannot even resource and operate a full-scale shipyard. For
Ooh,
half a
this'll be
century
fun.
of isolation, we Boron have had little need for a comprehensive military. I fear that we are wholly unprepared for the myriad dangers lurking beyond the gate.
Yes, and now
Short
Xenon
word
can
spread of the
find you.
valuable equipment and facilities proposed by the Alliance of the Word. It might be akin to painting a target upon ourselves for any nefarious actors in the vicinity. One
Xenon, mostly.
I have, even now, received word
Split.
of split incursions. If we had
Oh, yes.
anything of value to loot, we would not be discussing skirmishes. They would descend upon us in hordes.
I don't know why I would ask that question, but
From
whatever.
time to time, I spend the waking nights pondering the very same question. It would be misleading to cast blame for all our miseries on the Great Shutdown. In fact, when we were first driven from the wider network, the vast majority of our Boron systems remained connected between themselves. Isolated
What
from
just
external
happened?
threats, we commenced a new age of reflection and scientific endeavor. And while this period of peace brought the wealth of Kingdom M to fabulous new heights, we were not complacent. Resources were stockpiled throughout the Queendom.
We're moving,
in
aren't we?
cautionary measure. Oh, we thought we were prepared, yet in truth we were far from it.
Where are we going?
Boron are inherently
Dude.
connected to each other, you see? We thrive on a collective sort of...
You're talking too
innate
much. Where the hell
affinity.
are we?
Once that connection was severed,
Dude.
each system found itself in complete isolation. Things fell apart quite quickly, I'm afraid to say. Productivity collapsed catastrophically. Stockpiles were depleted far more.
We're not in
rapidly
Starbucks,
than
and this is not a
anticipated,
drama dump.
and there was no
Come on.
way to replenish them. After years of disarray, Great Reef finally reconnected with barren shores. Later, it was joined by several other systems. The provinces adrift were founded,
Okay,
but by then the
writer's
damage
tip.
was
Don't do an
done.
info
We
dump.
still lacked crucial
It's weak.
resources.
It's
I
stupid.
contend that it was
And
the
it bores the
collective
fuck out of the
psychological
viewer.
toll of the severance that caused this, more so than the evident logistical
Tell your story
challenges posed
through
by
the
shutdown.
events. That was way too much of an info dump. That's like a 2 out of 5.
Your expedition commander hardly seemed in the mood for positive solutions.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
I cannot
Ignore him.
imagine that you presume to speak for him.
Nope,
Assistant,
I do not.
perhaps uncovering more context first may help with your solutioneering.
How about you take over? I'm leaving. Because I just had an info dump and I am just... I ignored 90% of it. You can't do that. That's not good writing.
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position of more strategic importance. Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
The Alliance of the Ward thanks
Why
you for your
does-
support. You shall proceed alone from here on. Our military friends are needed elsewhere.
The
Goodbye.
steward and I have had our differences in the past, but I had no idea he would be so stubborn. I am so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassingly discordant display. Leader We and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know, he is just... scared.
Yeah, that.
He is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation. Yes, fraught with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now. The Kark incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
Did I already do that?
Oh, you took note of that, did you? Time after time I approach Leader Weave for the resources to find our way back home, but he has come to the conclusion that efforts spent on this endeavor come at an immediate cost to our people. I would hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here. Out on the fringes, I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty for me. You see, I do not like to draw too much attention to it, but I myself am the progeny of stranded minor royals. Before you bow or anything like that, I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm.
Okay, let's do this. Goodbye.
Pleasant travels.
I guess there's more.
Hello again, explorer. Yes, fraught with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory.
I already said that.
Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces,
How do I get past your...
triggered regular attacks. We barely
Oh, come on.
managed to protect ourselves. So as you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
So how do I
Pleasant travels.
get out of this? This asshole.
Who does this fool think he is? Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall
You just
continue
met.
without it if necessary.
Yeah, exactly. You need to chill the fuck out.
Why do you think I remain on this fool's dock? And who are you to tell me to calm myself? I appreciate your contributions to our mission.
I just dropped my reputation like crazy.
Forget that I remain your superior. I must clear my head of the fool's petulance before I return to my post.
You must clear your head because you're an asshole.
Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he's overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with King Dormant would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
Also, he's got a lot to sort through. He just met a whole line of alien races after however many decades.
Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Treacherous. The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Kark attacks.
Good.
Well, we are a scientific expedition, so our offensive options are rather limited in that regard. What we can do, however, is make assurances that any valuable equipment that is transported into Boron space will be well guarded, making it an unappealing target. Furthermore, I am prepared to place several scouts at his disposal, and to establish a network of satellites in watchful gaze. That will give the split cause to reconsider an incursion into the provinces. The situation with this steward does indeed seem resolvable, though I fear he wears my patience thin. Take this matter in hand.
You have less patience than I do.
Perhaps you can change his mind.
I thought I was impatient.
the silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Chill.
Permanently? Wiping them out is your solution? To simply exterminate a species?
Yes.
I understood that
I
you
fully
entered
support
our
genocide.
provinces in pursuit of scientific enlightenment, not bloodshed. Do these fins look like Terran appendages to you? Not all the inhabitants of this galaxy are driven by unmoderated barbarity.
It's not
No,
barbarity.
thank you. If
They're
we
a
can
violence.
maintain peace, we
They
shall do so.
attack everything indiscriminately. They need to be wiped out.
I am fully aware of Neela T's royal connections. Is it your opinion of me that I am some petty functionary who can be bought and sold, bribed,
Yeah.
by the highest bidder? You
Pretty much.
misjudge me, and you misjudge Neela T. For all our disagreements, I cannot conceive that she would be party to such a grubby approach. Of course I desire the return of the provinces adrift to the warm embrace of the homeworld. But what kind of servant would I be if I did so at the expense of the welfare of those under my charge? I find no reassurance in your words, only distaste.
I'm a realist here. The Kark are useless.
Provinces. Your expedition will expose them to needless jeopardy.
I'm gonna wipe out the Kark and Xenon.
This is Numunkaret. You have underestimated both the influence of the Alliance of the Word and the importance to the network of reconnecting with Kingdom End. As we speak, our representatives are in conference with our allies. The agenda is how, and indeed whether, there should be trade with the provinces adrift. Your ludicrous obstruction leaves me no choice but to twist your arms. Fins. If your economy is your priority,
You don't have to worry about the they
I have
them.
the keys to unlock it.
Blackmail? You, Numunkaret, are no scientist. You are a brigand and a charlatan.
I agree.
Yet, you leave me no choice but to accede to your dangerous demands. But mark my words, you have made no friends here in the provinces adrift. Someday, you may regret that.
I'm all for wiping out the split
With
and
the gate
Tyranids.
and watchful gaze reactivated, to our
Tyranids.
knowledge, only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Kaak infestation.
Genocide.
Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Kaak. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
I will make it more
You
horrific.
have our word, Leader We. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you.
I'm not going to
I
provoke them
bestow
yet,
upon
but when
you
I
a
do,
gift. As a sign of goodwill to move past our altercation,
I will obliterate
we
the
have
entire
prepared
sector
for
of
you a
Kark.
fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
Explorer, you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. May you serve you well.
Yes. Awesome.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate Boron shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explore. You have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of
I figure out how to
Darkness.
get into the damn thing.
It seems that you are best suited to this task.
Mako.
Right here.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron, it never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying to manipulate gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these gates at will?
And this was already long enough, so I'm going to end here. And we're going to pick up right off of that. See you in the next video.